So here we go. I'm going live, and John wanted me to do this because he's trying to figure out how to stream onto multiple Facebook platforms at the same time. So I thought this would be a great time to catch up about Craft Napa and just some fun, cool things. First of all, I don't know if you know, but I have been on the quest for my batiks. I have here goes my cat's coming through. I got 2 baskets of batiks and they were missing. And so I gotta tell you people, I don't have that many friends in Livermore or that many friends that are in my studio. And I'm like going, who did I give these batiks to? And so I was pretty sure I knew who it was, and I got hold of her and it wasn't her. I even put it out on Facebook. Hey, where are my batiks? Well, yesterday I went out to lunch with my girlfriend. I will hold her name in anonymity. And we were almost to my house, and she said something about my batiks. I go, do you have my batiks? And she's like, yes. She's not a quilter. And so she was at my house. I remember it now like the back of my hand. She came over and she was going to craft some stuff. And I said, here, take my batiks, take them. And this was nearly half a year ago. And then I couldn't remember. And I know none of you have this issue. So now what I am seeking is my Red Sparrow sewing machine. I am pretty darn sure I gave it to somebody at the at my retreat that I have every year in early October. And I'm trying to think, who did I lend it to? I'm pretty sure, but it'll come back when it's supposed to come back. So before I get to Craft Napa, hi, Marcia. I want to share something so adorable that hi, John. What's the deal?
I don't see you.
Well, Marcia sees me.
Oh, good.
So
Okay.
go check again.
All right.
Hey, you guys, are you seeing me? You're seeing me, aren't you? I don't know why John doesn't see me. Well, anyways. So we have little kids that live next door. I call them the Adorables. I think we're talking kindergarten and 2nd grade. And when we're gone, I have hired them to take care of my cats and bring in the mail. And of course, the mother comes over with them and all that. So it's perfect. So for Christmas, they made a gift for Sparrow. I'm hearing yes, Kay Davidson. Yep. Okay. So Sparrow's my cat, and the 2 Adorables came and knocked on the door, and I have to show you what they made Sparrow for Christmas. It's a sparrow toy house where the cat can play and do things. And look at this, there's Santa. Whoops, I got to turn this around on this side. I mean, if this isn't creativity, I don't know what is. Look at that. What would you do if the Adorables came next door and showed you this? So Sparrow's kind of an old, tired animal, and I think that you'll more likely see me down there going like this than Sparrow. We are a cat family. One other thing I want to share with you is Lennox, Adair's daughter, is going to turn 5. Okay, good. People can see me. 5. No, she is 5. She's going to turn 6. And when you turn 6, what happens? You lose your teeth. So I made a tooth fairy pillow for the girls down south, for those babies. And I decided it's time to work on the kids' tooth fairy pillow here. So I made this pillow 100 years ago. 100 years ago. It was obviously somebody's kit. I forgot all about it. It's got a big hole in the back. And so Adair wanted to know if I could fix it. You'll love the fabulous stuffing job that I did. And as I was looking at it, I thought, okay, they're cat people too. They've got 3 cats. And so I took the lettering off this, and I'm working on a tooth fairy pillow for them. And then what I'm doing, and I think I like it, I'm not 100% yet, I am doing it, hand embroidering it, and I'm doing it in the colors of their cats. So it's going to take a little bit of time. I'm doing this on oak shot. Let me see if I can see. Yeah, there. The first one is an orange cat. The second is a white cat. And the third is a gray cat, gray stripe. So the one I'm working on right now, I'm going to go in and wrap around it opposite color threads so it will look stripy. So now I got to talk about Joanne Sharp now that she's here. I want to talk about Craft Napa. All right. And I took 3 classes. I took Libby Williamson, and I took 2 days of Joanne Sharp. So I'm going to start with Libby. That was actually on day 3. She had us, she brought everything to the class. She paid $35, and there you go. What's going on?
Ask where they're seeing you from. I don't show you on Facebook, on yours or ours.
Hey, you guys, do you see it? Where are you seeing me from? Which Facebook feed John wants to know? Is it on my professional one? Because this is a test with the red in the background. Or is it on TQS? Or, hi, Reva.
YouTube.
Or is it on YouTube? Or is it on my private page? John's asking this. YouTube.
Okay, you're not on Facebook.
Oh, I'm not on Facebook. I'm on YouTube. That's okay. So I wonder how people get over there to that.
To YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're alerted.
You can see. Oh, now Joanne says TQS.
TQS Facebook?
Uh-huh. And Alex Anderson, your house is in the background. TQS. Anybody on my professional site? Before I get to Libby. Oh, Egypt. We got someone from Egypt. Facebook. So I don't know, John, what the problem is. So anyways, in Libby's class, the woman came, she rented a trailer to bring everything for you to play with. All you had to do was give her the class fee, and it was all there. So it was a collage class, and what she did was she prepared paper like phone book paper, telephone book paper. Those are like antiques, right? And then would paint it and stamp it and do all these wonderful things. And then you would collage it on cloth. So here was what I did. I did a book cover for my calendar. And I'm going to talk, as I said, I'm going to talk about Joanne in a few minutes. These are flowers that I've learned in Joanne's class. And you guys, it's paper that is on fabric. And then you use a decoupage type gel to put it down. And then you get it dried and then you quilt it. So I made that. But then I still had class time and I thought, well, I'm going to make my mom something because I was coming home on Sunday and she turned 94 on Sunday. So I made this little, why isn't that going? Let's see. Hey, John, I need you again. This is so professional. I am so proud of me on the professionalism of this whole thing. There we go. I got it. So I made these little roses, again, collaged out of paper. I would not know how to do these roses if it weren't for Joanne's class. And then Libby happened to have this red fabric, so I mounted it on the red fabric. And at the top, I have a hanky. That hanky was Mima's, John's mom's hanky. And my mom, in her dementia, one of the things she loves to do is fold fabric. So she could take it out of that pocket and just fold and fold and fold the fabric. It was a miracle. I mean, it all just came together. Like I forgot the hanky was in the car. I wasn't even thinking about it when I started the whole thing. She loves it. So now it's your turn, Joanne, and I know you're watching. In Joanne's first class, it was watercolor. She's really, really great at watercolor, and she's not a structured watercolorist. She's whimsical. So in her class, we made, she gave us these long papers, and then we made it into a book like this. And then on the back side, we just did some loosey-goosey watercolor. And then the first assignment she gave us on the inside was to do a drawing of your hand, where you just like put it down and do it. This is so weird because it's all backwards. And then on the other page, I put a bird because my dad's, there we go. And then these are blanks to fill in words with. And then we did a Napa thing, or I've got it. Oh, this is really hard. Okay, can I tell you right now? I'm never gonna be the weatherman, never, ever. And so I've got to fill out this book. It was a lot of fun. And then the next day with Joanne was flowers. I just want to make flowers, and she really breaks it down. Okay, so these were the flowers that we were determined that we were going to be able to paint, and it became fairly clear right off the bat I was having some issues. But Joanne could tell me exactly what was wrong, or how to, not what was wrong, because there's no such thing as wrong in art, but how to fix it. And then she had us do stems. And then I did this, and I'm like going, okay, I'm starting to get there. I'm starting to, not to her quality, not as good as she is, but I'm starting to feel more comfortable. And then she gave us really expensive paper, and then I did this. So that was like super uber fun. I could not have done this in Libby's class without this. And so I guess my point is it's very important to cross train yourself, because you never know how it's going to bleed into something else. So my daughter gave me for my birthday, let me grab it. I want to show it to you because it's pretty cool. This it's called the Sketchbook Project. And what you do is you get this book, and it's blank, and then you sketch it in, and then you have to turn it into the Brooklyn Art Library, and then it's going to be put with other artists from all over the world and somehow put on an exhibition. And I said to Joanne, I said, I didn't know you did these things live. Marcia, I'm learning. If you haven't been here the whole time, you could see I am learning on how to do these live things. So anyways, you get this blank book, and then you have to fill in all the pages. Okay, people, I get this, and I'm terrorized. I don't know what to do. What is it about this that is so scary, as opposed to going to my fabric stash and feeling joy and playfulness? And so Joanne gave me some good tips on what to do, and what I'm going to do is I might very well do things on other paper and then put it in here, or collages and stuff like that. But then yesterday we started talking more on the phone, Joanne and myself, and we talked about the process of creativity versus the process of making art. And she, as a teacher, gives us the tools to make art, but to her, it's more, well, equally important to get your creative juju getting on. So she has online classes. It's joannesharp.com. I'm doing her year-long class. It's like $80 or something. I want to show you my page. Joanne, I know you're watching. I'm having so much fun. So let's see what else. Does anybody have any questions or anything? Okay, this is one other fun thing. Hi, Sharon. I'm in a mini group with Diana McClellan, Laura Nouns, Freddie Moran. Yes, I am name dropping big time. And Diana, who is a mentor of mine, asked us all to give her fabric that best represents us. And right now I'm really into oak shot cottons. And so I gave her that. And then she made a little piece for each of us and gave it to us at Christmas. Look at this. Is that not fabulous, or what? What a great, great present. So look at that. Man, oh, Paula Doyle, wow. Got some cool people hanging out here. Does anybody have any questions or anything about taping and all that, like how we're moving to Texas and all of that? Or we just, I think there's a little bit of a delay too, like the news people. Today, I'm going to work on the final page in my book, Joanne's book, the year one, and I'm going to work on my little animals. That's what I'm going to do today. My little tooth fairy animals. Okay. So I think we're good. Um, you know what I love about this Facebook Live? I'm reaching people all over the world. We are all over the world. And you know, I will say this, and I feel like I'm blathering on a little bit, but people were, when Simply Quilts got canceled, it was bad. I mean, it was bad for everybody. But the thing that TQS is, we're connecting people worldwide. And that is just huge to me, that I can be talking to people in Saudi Arabia right now or wherever. So Paula, yes, we're moving to Texas. Yeah, what happened was the studios in Colorado got closed. The Comcast decided it just wasn't worth their investment there. So we're going to be right outside Dallas. I couldn't even say goodbye to everybody because I'd probably start crying. Because if you've ever been on the show or been in the audience, you know it is a family. So TQS just brings a whole nother thing to it that Simply Quilts is very different. I mean, it's very, very different. I personally am not moving to Texas. Carolyn, I have to tell you something right now. Carolyn, I found my boutiques. You weren't here early on. You were the person who I thought you had my boutiques. And yesterday I discovered that my friend Kathy Schultz had them. And the thing I kept saying is, I don't let that many people, I mean, it's not I don't let that many people in my sewing room. I don't have that many friends, okay? And so you're the one that always would come over, we'd dig through my stuff and all that, and I was sure it was you. And no, it was Kathy Schultz. I just called you out. So, John, do you have something to say?
Tell them about Alethea.
Oh, is Alethea's show right now?
For free. For
Oh.
everybody who's listening.
Okay. This is, John just told me this. The current show on TQS is with Alethea Ballard, and she is in my mini group. And okay, oh sorry, Pam, I'll hold him up. I'll go back to this. The cat. I think this is what you're talking about.
Didn't do it very well.
Yeah, is that what? Can you see? I can't see. Yeah, there we go. It's kitties. It's say Tooth Fairy. Anyways, Alethea is a collage artist. And the thing is that you walk in and you go, okay, she's doing collage and this and that. And then she starts talking. And then she weaves you into a story. And her stuff is amazing. And for watching today, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Go to thequiltshow.com, and we've opened the show up today. You've got today to watch it. And you will be so enamored with her. I mean, I love her as a friend, but how she pulled that whole thing together was completely over the top. And it might give you some new creative chops you might want to play with. So John just came in to remind me to tell you that it is free today. And if you have friends you want to tell, that's fine. But that's my gift for you guys suffering through this. So anyways, I want to thank you all. It's fun to see the names come up and where you're from. I got Texas here. I got to get my cowboy boots if we're going to Texas. So let's see. Oh, Donna Barth. I don't have that many friends. What are you thinking? I really don't. I do out there, but in Livermore, I was never here. So anyways, hey, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Check out Alethea's show today, okay? Because it will not be free tomorrow. And have a great rest of the day. Bye.